butter. Most people think that butter is really bad for you, But nothing really could be further from the truth, especially when this butter comes from cows that are eating grass. And that's what I want to talk about in this video, is butter. And I have a pamphlet here by the Weston A. Price Foundation called Butter is Better. And there's a lot of good information in here about butter that I would like to read. It says, why butter is better. There's vitamins in butter. Butter is a rich source of easily absorbed vitamin A, needed for a wide range of functions, from maintaining good vision to keeping the endocrine system in top shape. Butter also contains all the other fat-soluble vitamins, B, E, and K, which are often lacking in the modern industrial diet. It also contains minerals. Butter is rich in important trace minerals, including manganese, chromium, zinc, copper, and selenium, which is a powerful antioxidant. Butter provides more selenium per gram than wheat germ or herring. Butter is also an excellent source of iodine. Fatty acids. Butter provides appreciable amounts of short and medium-chain fatty acids, which support immune function, boost metabolism, and have antimicrobial properties. That is, they fight against pathogenic microorganisms in the intestinal tract. Butter also provides the perfect balance of omega-3 and omega-6 essential fatty acids. Arachidonic acid in butter is important for brain function and prostaglandin balance. It also contains CLA. When butter comes from cows eating green grass, it contains high levels of CLA, a compound that gives excellent protection against cancer and also helps the body build muscle rather than store fat. It also contains these glycosphingolipids. I don't know, might not pronounce that right, but these are a special category of fatty acids that protect against gastrointestinal infections, especially in the very young and the elderly. Children given reduced fat milks have higher rates of diarrhea than those who drink whole milk. It also contains cholesterol. Despite all of the misinformation you may have heard, cholesterol is needed to maintain intestinal health and for brain and nervous system development in the young. It also contains something called the Wilson factor, which is a hormone-like substance that prevents arthritis and joint stiffness, ensuring that calcium in the body is put into the bones rather than the joints and other tissues. The Wilson factor is present only in raw butter and cream. It is destroyed by pasteurization. Now, I'm not exactly sure if this Wilson factor is destroyed by low-temperature pasteurization, because I know some companies will do like a really low pasteurization, like to about 60 degrees Fahrenheit, which may in fact keep the Wilson factor. So, other important things to probably take note about butter is that it's good for heart disease. Butter contains many nutrients that protect against heart disease, including vitamins A, D, and E, lecithin, iodine, and selenium. A Medical Research Council survey showed that men eating butter ran half the risk of developing heart disease as those using margarine. It's good to protect against cancer. The short and medium-chain fatty acids in butter have strong anti-tumor effects. CLA in butter from grass-fed cows also gives excellent protection against cancer. It's helpful for arthritis. The Wilson or anti-stiffness factor in raw butter protects against calcification of the joints as well as hardening of the arteries, cataracts, and calcification of the pineal gland. Cows fed pasteurized milk or skim milk develop joint stiffness and do not thrive. Their symptoms are reversed when raw butter fat is added to the diet. Osteoporosis. Vitamins A and D in butter are essential to the proper absorption of calcium and hence necessary for strong bones and teeth. It's good for your thyroid. Butter is a good source of iodine in a highly absorbable form. Butter consumption prevents goiter in mountainous areas where seafood is not available. In addition, vitamin A in butter is essential for proper functioning of the thyroid gland. It's good for your digestion. It's good for people that are overweight. The CLA and short and medium chain fatty acids in butter help control weight gain. And it's good for growth and development. Many factors in butter ensure optimal growth of children, especially iodine and vitamins A and D. Low-fat diets have been linked to failure to thrive in children, yet low-fat diets are often recommended for youngsters. And it's good for fertility. Many nutrients contained in butter are needed for fertility and normal reproduction. So as you can see, there's a lot of great benefits for including butter into your diet. And of course, it makes all the difference what kind of butter you're actually using. If you're just going to go to the grocery store and buy any old type of butter, you're not going to get the same nutrients and the same benefits that you're going to get from butter that came from cows that were eating a diet rich in grass. So I have a couple brands of butter here that I personally like. And the first one here is Organic Valley. It is pasture butter, okay? It's cultured. And it's got naturally occurring CLA and omega-3 in it. It says, absolutely the best. Our pasture butter is made in small cultured churnings of sweet cream from pastured cows, made only from May to September. That's when lush, organic grasses naturally provide the highest levels of butter's goodness, CLA, omega fatty acids, and beta-carotene. A delicious dairy treat from the peak of the season. And the cool thing about this is that it's organic, so it doesn't have antibiotics, synthetic hormones, or toxic pesticides. So this is a very yellow, which is the beta-carotene that gives it its rich, dark yellow color. It is a great grass-fed, well, I guess I shouldn't say grass-fed, but it's from butter from cows that eat grass. So it's a good butter, high quality. And also we have Kerrygold. And Kerrygold is from milk from grass-fed cows. This comes from Ireland. They're very strict over in Ireland about not using antibiotics, hormones, and things like that. The cows are eating grass like 362 days or something out of the year. And the butter just tastes fantastic, and it's got this very nice yellow color as well to it, which is the beta-carotene. So I recommend people use butter. Stay away from margarine. Stay away from these man-made vegetable oils like soybean, safflower, corn, all these. These man-made fats and oils that people are consuming, they're cheap, and that's why manufacturers use them in their goods, but they also cause inflammation, see. And the inflammation is not going to help you. Especially when you have arthritis, when you have cancer, when you have heart disease. Inflammation is bad, and you don't want inflammation. On the other hand, if you can get good quality butter, it'll help fight inflammation because it's got omega-3, it's got these vitamins and minerals and things, and that's what they do. They help fight inflammation. Not only that, but saturated fat is also a very stable fat, much like coconut oil. So when you heat it up, it doesn't turn rancid, whereas the man-made fats and vegetable oils are very rancid. And that's not good for your body. So this has been time-tested. This is something that we've been consuming for hundreds, if not thousands of years, since we domesticated cows and goats and other animals. So this is a stable, natural-based fat. What is not natural is soybean oil and canola oil and safflower oil and all these other man-made oils and hydrogenated fats. Those are the things you want to avoid. So use natural butter when cooking. And, you know, I more or less look at these types of things as like a supplement. So I'll take them with, you know, my vitamin D supplement. I'll take them with my astaxanthin. I'll take them with fish oil. Because when you take those things together, they work synergistically and they work much better for your body. And it tastes great too. So, you know, it's a win-win situation. And with that, butter is definitely better.